What is going on, everybody? Hope you're all having. What's going on, everyone? Hope everyone is having an amazing day. And as you may have seen by the title of this video, this is the end. So this video will mark the end of Mystified Productions. And throughout this entire video, I'm going to be going over where I started when I made this channel, all the way to where I'm going now. So you guys will get to hear a lot of the story behind it, some stuff you may not have even known through like the whole Q&As that I've done throughout the years on the channel. But I'm going to be going over everything that you guys need to hear, and I hope you guys all enjoy this video. And yeah, after this, there's basically no more uploads to Mystified Productions. So first things first, let's talk a little bit about the backstory of Mystified Productions. So I began Mystified Productions back in 2020, and at this time, this is when COVID-19 pretty much just started out as a global pandemic worldwide. And basically my whole intention of this channel was to bring love, inspiration to anybody who's watching, and just to make people smile around the world, because, you know, it's not every day where you come across somebody who's trying to change a person's life. And I really thought that, you know, it was a good way to try and get everyone else involved, even be a part of some of my videos too. I really just wanted to spread love, inspiration, positivity, motivation to everybody. And, you know, I really pushed myself to do that in the form of Roblox content. I had a lot of inspiration from other YouTubers as well as that I watched at the time. So you guys probably know a lot of the big ones like JD, Tale of Two. So those are a bunch of like my big inspirations that kind of pushed me to go along with the sort of content that I was producing. And with that, I basically began posting videos weekly. I'm pretty sure it was like every Saturday. I was pretty much posting every single week for quite a number of years. Keep in mind, at this time when I did start, I was pretty much getting into like working a part-time job and juggling school and a bunch of stuff. So there was a lot of things going on at the time for me to handle just in order to pull off these videos that I was posting for you guys. And honestly, like, I can say that even though I was juggling a part-time job and a bunch of other stuff too, that it was just a grind, and I really enjoyed doing or making all these videos. You know, it was very motivational to see all of you guys on the receiving end. You guys were all enjoying the videos that you saw that I uploaded. So I greatly appreciate that from all of you. And, you know, I really tried every single video. After every single one, I just tried to push myself more and more and dedicate myself more to uploading better videos. And as you guys can probably see over the years, if you go back after this video is done, if you go back to my very first video and go look at one of my most recent ones, you can see the progress from where I started and where I pretty much ended up a few years later. But with that, it's not only just the videos that I enjoyed, I also enjoyed all the friendships that I made along the way. There's a lot of hard work that goes into making videos that people love watching and enjoying. And even when it comes to making those videos, you run into people who, hey, maybe they're just a subscriber, or, you know, they might just be a fan and they want to be in my video. But for some of you guys watching, you know, it's become a real relationship. And honestly, I can say that regardless of the number of subscribers I have, I'm grateful for every single one of you that does watch my videos. You know, it means a lot to me to have you guys here supporting me. I'm really grateful for all the memories that we all created. It's felt more like a family rather than just a YouTube channel. You know, like, I've grown with all of you guys have grown with me, but I'm really grateful for every single one of you guys. And even when I was recording some of these videos with all of you guys, you know, we did fan lobbies, we did Discord calls, game nights where I awarded prizes in the game that I actually made. But, you know, it was really fun. Like, we spent hours playing together, talking, you know, just having a good time. And honestly, that's what it's all about. I'm really thankful for all the time that I spent with all of you guys. And it's really memorable just to think about all the things that I did with all of you. And when we did the fan lobbies and game nights and all a bunch of these things, you know, those interactions that I had with you guys led me to build stronger friendships with each and every one of you. And sooner rather than later, those friendships that we all built led to meeting new people and doing collaborations with other YouTubers. Like there's a bunch of collaborations that I've done on the channel which you guys can see. But honestly, like, I'm grateful for every single moment that I've spent with each and every one of you guys, and I want to thank you guys all for a memorable few years that I've been uploading to this channel, and I really hope all the best for each and every single one of you. The turning point was in 2022, and that was basically the biggest time for Mystified Productions. There was a lot going on behind the scenes with like physical health and mental health, and honestly, it got really tough to even just try and upload videos for you guys. But it really got difficult to sort of handle uploading and finding new videos to upload. And I had a lot of you guys even message me at times as to why I wasn't posting and wondering what it is that's going on. Like, some of you guys were curious. He hasn't uploaded in a while. Is everything okay? And honestly, I greatly appreciate every single one of you that did reach out to me. And even with just those messages, it gave me a little bit of like perseverance to just push through all the things that I was going through and to get uploads out for each and every one of you guys to watch. And with that, time passed and I slowly started to upload again. And there was just a lot more work that went into the videos behind the scenes. One thing led to another, and then that led to 2023, which is what I call the year of change. The first thing that happened was, all of the uploads that I was doing started to die off. I wasn't really uploading much. I tried my best in 2022, but I found that it was only getting more and more difficult. Even with all of the videos dying off and maybe not getting a lot of views, or lack of motivation to even record the videos, because it was tough to even just find new ideas to record. I'm all about wanting to do new things and trying new things, and it's not fun to just do the same thing over and over again, because then you're getting the same people watching the same things, and then sooner or later it's going to start to get boring. One of the biggest things that played a factor in this year, in 2023, was basically a change in my pathways. Always wanted to be like an engineer when I grew up, but with all the content creation that I was doing, it really shifted my focus on what it is that I actually wanted to do in my future. I'll talk a little bit more about it a little bit later in the video, but even just that whole change in pathways, that was basically the biggest influence on my future. But with that, let's get into the impact on the future. So first thing is that this channel exposed me to making new friendships and becoming more social. I really enjoyed just making a bunch of friends throughout the years, and getting to spend quality time talking to you guys and doing fan lobbies and a bunch of stuff that involved you guys too. Honestly, I really enjoyed each and every single moment that I spent with each and every one of you. As well as spending the time with all of you guys, I feel like it impacted my leadership skills and kind of changed me into a little bit more of a role model, because I got a lot of you guys talking to me saying like, you guys always looked up to me and a bunch of stuff like that. So it really made me view life differently, and it didn't view me as just your average content creator. Like, it was someone who you guys look up to. And with that, like, with this whole impact with all of you guys just allowed me to try new things. With uploading on this channel, I feel like it allowed me to try new things, because before I had even started the channel, I had no clue how to video edit and do all these cool things that you guys see in the videos. But getting the chance to actually go ahead and do it, I feel like that, really played a positive impact on my life and my future. But with that, I guess let's just head right into the future of the channel. So first things first, like I said in the beginning of the video, after this video that you guys are watching, there's going to be no more uploads to the channel. It's more so because I'm trying to focus on my future and do the things that I'm really interested in. Not saying that posting videos here wasn't interesting for me. It definitely was. It was definitely a learning experience, but there's a bunch of bigger and better things waiting for me as well. So as much as I want to stick around, I know that my heart wants something else, and I'm basically just following my heart and doing what it is that I love. I originally wanted to be an engineer, but my pathways have shifted since then. So I'm leaning more towards like content creation and like graphic designing and a bunch of like photography and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that, I can really kickstart that journey as well. I actually never really mentioned it to many people. I do have another channel that I'm going to share with all of you guys very shortly. This channel alone has my future installed in it. It's the channel that I'm hoping to upload for the rest of my life. Like, this is my channel that, you know, I'm going to be dedicated to posting a lot better than Mystified Productions. Like, it's a complete change in perspective, a complete change in content. Everything's different. But with that, you guys can also check it out. It's going to be in the link in the description. The channel is called J Designs. So it's basically a channel that, for me, I'm posting all of my photography, videography, vlogs, a bunch of cool stuff that you guys never really got to experience on this channel itself. And by all means, if you guys are interested, you guys can go over and subscribe there as well. It's going to be where I'm going to be posting videos for the future. From this point onwards, the videos are stopping here and I'm going to be going over there. So not going to be so much gaming content. It's going to be more IRL content, focusing on real life and a bunch of stuff as well. And this is basically going to be me signing off Mystified Productions for good. You know, it's been a pleasure recording and making videos for each and every single one of you. Thank you guys all so much for the countless memories, the interactions, the friendships, just everything in general. You know, I greatly appreciate everything. Before I actually end this video, I wanted to get all of you guys, or as many of you guys watching, to be a part of this video as well. So I'm going to pass it over to all of you guys.
All right, everybody. So we are in Discord BC. It's going to be a little bit smaller than the usual size of like our fan lobbies that I've done in the past. We're here with one of the subscribers, and we're going to be asking them a couple questions about the channel and some of the things that they want to share. There is one person that couldn't make it as well, so I'm going to be sharing their responses on their behalf. But without further ado, let's just get right into the first question. So first things first, what was your favorite moment of Mystified Productions?
My favorite moment was probably around when I first joined it and just giving away back to the community.
So for the person that couldn't be here, their response to the question was the MM2 fan lobby video, which was the second episode and the most recent one on the channel. So for the last question, or the second question, what is one final message you have for Mystified Productions or for any of the viewers watching?
Being the Mystified Productions was a great run, and for anyone out there and you still want to support them, go sub to JD.
So for the person that couldn't be here, their response to this message was to never give up on following your dreams because one day they might come true. Gonna essentially wrap it up for the Discord VC. Again, it was a little bit smaller than I had anticipated, but without further ado, I'm gonna let the subscriber take off and do the final send-off of the channel. But on my behalf, thank you guys all so much for a memorable few years of me uploading on the channel. It's been a pleasure.
Goodbye, and everyone, stay golden.